Okay, the day has come to reveal what truck is going on this chassis. So before I do, I'll just give you a little bit of backstory about this truck. Bought this truck in November of 2020 after looking for a long time. Been looking for years for one of these trucks to do this build. You don't see very many of them down in my neck of the woods, so to speak. Pretty uncommon. The majority of these type trucks that I was able to find that was in what I would even consider a rebuildable condition were either kind of up in the New England area or out in the southwestern United States. A lot of them in California as well. I found this one popped up on Craigslist, and I watched it for a little while. Because I was looking for looking for a four-wheel drive, and this one was a two-wheel drive, but it seemed to be in really good condition from the images. So finally decided to contact the seller, and a few communications back and forth. Ended up driving up to Fort Payne, Alabama, with my girls to take a look at it. And we made a deal, and I brought it home. So without any further ado, here it is. So this is a 1959 Willys station wagon, and this particular model, again, is a two-wheel drive, is a Maverick, and I think for a couple years there, 58, 59, or maybe it was 59 and 60, they released a Maverick edition, and this was based on Willys Overland Company sponsoring a television show. It was kind of a series that was called Maverick, and it actually starred James Garner as a gambler. It's kind of a comedy. I remember watching it as a kid, actually. But the Mavericks were two-tone. They had a little bit more chrome on them. A few other options. I think inside they had a little different kind of pattern around the gauge bezel, etc. Hopefully you can see this inside from the sun. But this truck is in really good condition. The body is really solid. There's really no exterior rust through. There's a little bit in the floor pans. I'm going to have to replace the floor pans. And probably the rocker panels, but that's easily done. But on the exterior, compared to some of them I've seen, this one is really solid. It's going to need some tailgate work. Interestingly enough, it was purchased new at Anderson's dealership in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I ended up buying this truck from the original owner's family. It's been in the family the whole time, and I'm sure there was a lot of memories made in this truck, and I plan on making a lot more, which is kind of my intention of modernizing this truck, making it, number one, safer on the road, on today's roads. I'll open the hood here in a second, but it's got just a little four-cylinder F134, I think is what the designation is. Drum brakes all the way around, no power steering, 3-speed on the column. It does have overdrive, but when you're running 45, 50 miles an hour in this truck, I mean, it is screaming. So my intentions are to again to make this truck my own, put my own touch on this, and make some memories with it, with my family, on going on some overlanding trips, and with my friends, and spending some time just getting away from the world for a while. Let me put the camera down and I'll pop the hood. All right, so under the hood here, again, a little F134 4-cylinder. Last time this truck was registered was in '96, so it had sat for about 25 years before it had ran, and it didn't take me a whole lot. I pulled the engine and transmission out. It was just coated with with oil. So I cleaned it up, you know, kind of degreased everything, put it back in, and it didn't take me a lot to get it going again. Honestly, I went through the distributor, rebuilt the carburetor, rebuilt the fuel pump, and she fired right up, believe it or not. And so I've been taking it around to some little car shows, and just been enjoying the truck, you know, for what it is. And you know, don't get me wrong, I've you know, thought long and hard about you know, do I really want to dismantle this truck? And since it is so original and kind of a bit of a unique addition, but at the end of the day, it's my truck, and I got to make it work for me and what I want to use it for. And so that's the plan. I'm moving forward with doing this build and getting this body put on the chassis, and just making memories with it. Getting out in the woods and spending some time with friends and family, and you know, that's what it's all about. That's what all these, you know, car enthusiasts, I mean, it's about the cars, but it's about the memories that we make with one another with these vehicles. And so hopefully you'll, you know, if you have a similar build or have plans of doing a similar build, that you'll pick up some ideas or some tips and tricks from what I'm doing here. Or you know, if I make some major mistakes, I'll put those on there too, so you don't duplicate my errors. But do appreciate y'all tuning in and following along on the channel. If you got any comments, really put those in the comments section. Hit like or dislike if you want, so I can hurt my feelings. I'm sure I'm probably going to get some haters in the comments section as far as what my plans are for this truck. But again, it's mine, and I'm going the direction I want to go with it. So again, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll have some more episodes coming out soon as I get this truck over to Mike's shop and we start kind of dismantling it and getting it fit on the chassis. It's going to be pretty exciting. Hopefully I'll get that done this fall, and if I'm lucky and if everything goes well, if I don't run out of funds too quickly, then maybe I'll have this done by spring or summer of 2023. So that'll be the goal, because I'm pretty anxious to get out and see more of this world than I've had an opportunity to see so far. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.